Can we talk about how awkward this is? Like, I do 90% of these verified interviews, and for me to be sitting here, it's awkward as hell. I told Rook from the Justice League a long time ago that I rap. He sent me the beat and trusted me enough to just he held the beat for me. He didn't like send it to nobody else. Though I imagine if Nas or Rick Ross wanted it, he would have gave it up. I'm from the block where the powder blue mines. Across the street from the spot, fiends crowded 2 lines. Summertime hot, had to shower 2 times. My very first pair was the powder blue nines. So I went at 13 years old, I got my own job at a comic book store. It took me a whole year to save up. So that was big. You had to be the first kid in school with the Jordans. And it was a snowstorm that day. It was like blizzard. And so I went to school with shopping bags on my feet. As soon as I stepped in, took the shopping bags off, and I'm first one in school with them. Thought Jordans and the gold chain was living. So I molded my image out of Godson vision to the point every communion that I'm getting, I'm in bread 11s, Bordeaux 7s. This is my favorite rhyme that I've ever written. Like, I feel like Hov right now a little bit. Thought Jordans and the gold chain was living is a line from Nas's Street Dreams. Nas also went by the name Godson. Godson is also Jesus Christ. Jordan, the black and red Air Jordan 11s are nicknamed the breads, so bread 11s relates to the bread, the body of Christ. And Bordeaux 7s, Bordeaux wine is a red wine and relates to the blood of Christ. Christ, it was written and rap was our religion. Let my OG mold me. He hustled for a living. 16 in the spot, close enough to smell it, roll with him on the shift. He never let me sell it. There was a guy who I used to hang out with who was a little bit older than me, and he used to sell drugs. When I asked him, I'm like, yo, put me on. Like, he was upset. I thought he was gonna slap fire out of me for just like asking. Lost my mind around the time that bro got locked. A couple years before that is when Kev got shot. I mean, I could have been the crash test dummy, pumping for herringbones, beeping and sneaking money. Said I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait. Till that sunshine turns to rain, till them good times go away. Said I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait. Till the devil takes control, gotta hold on to my soul, don't wanna wait. And the idea originally at first I think was for me to sing the hook. And so I laid it down and it sounded horrible. Like I was like, there's no way anybody could hear this. There was this rapper by the name of Tragedy, Gaddafi. And Tragedy had a song called Permanently Scarred. He had some girl sing, I Don't Wanna Wait. You know, it's the Paula Cole song, and at the time, it was the theme song for Dawson's Creek. I never watched Dawson's Creek. I thought it was corny, like my girl watched it. I would never watch Dawson's Creek. It wasn't hip hop. But here comes Tragedy. It takes this like grimy ass Queens emotional song and then puts Dawson's Creek over it. And I thought it was the most gangster thing. I was like, yo, this is amazing. My brother got locked. I only visited once. The ride was sick. It smelled like someone pissed on the bus. I was young. I was like a teenager when my brother got locked up. I visited him one time when he was on Rikers Island. And then when he eventually went up north to actual prison, I never went. And I regret it. He told me when the gun buck, you duck. And I was only 18 the night I almost got touched. Couple shots, close range, I thank God intervenes. I just left my house to go to the store. It was about 9 o'clock at night. And I got caught in the middle of a shootout. I'm right in front of him and he just pulls out and just starts shooting. And for a second, I thought it was me. Like, you really see your light flash. I was like, yo, it's over. And then, but he's not shooting at me, he's shooting past me. So you could feel like just the heat. And then there's somebody else down the other block, and it's literally like monkey in the middle if you ever used to play that game when you was a kid, and I'm stuck in the middle, and I just kind of ducked, hit the floor, rolled into the street behind the car, and ran the other way. Same corner I seen needles and arms of a fiend. Same corner I seen teens bear arms for the green. Same corner I seen kings die for a dream. I was born and raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn. You know, we saw some things that we probably shouldn't have saw. Like, we definitely saw gun violence, we saw gang violence, we saw drugs, something like survivor's remorse. So when I hit St. Paul's, make the sign of the cross. Word to Wallace and the solace that I find in the Lord. Found God around the time Al died in the Bronx. Bless Brad for the gangster and the gospel. The fix was like the Bible. Face was our apostle. Scarface is this gangster rapper, but if you listen to his album, The Fix, yo, it's like a gospel album. Like, it's so I can't describe it. It's one of the greatest hip hop albums ever. My fate was in the bottle. I chased with a clamato. Vodka shots, no tomorrow. Hail Mary with my eyes closed. Clamato is a tomato juice. Imagine doing a vodka shot and chasing it with a clamato. So the vodka and the tomato juice, it's a Bloody Mary. So Hail Mary with my eyes closed. So it's just like a little bit of wordplay. Everyone's addicted to something. Some addicted to drugs, some addicted to hustling, some addicted to women, some addicted to sinning. It's the rush, the adrenaline, the high when it's settling. I tap my vein, hoping that my dreams pop. My ultimate dream is just like to contribute to hip hop in a positive way. Like I want to be able to add on and inspire people in the way that I was inspired by guys like Scarface. Cause I don't want to wake up and then the dream stop. But I can't sleep either. Seeing dudes better than me turn underachiever. Men with ambition get hit, turn them missing. I almost got shot, I started seeing things different. My homie bagging in the kitchen. I'm just waiting for this Hennessy to kick in. Hennessy is definitely my drink of choice. You know, you're seeing things, you're seeing people close to you go to jail or die, and nobody teaches you how to cope. So unfortunately, sometimes we run to alcohol and just, you get drunk, you don't have to think about it too much. These drunk thoughts, sober in my soul, I seen karma come around, I'm starting to lose control. Trying to get it for the time pass, because I don't know how long the ride lasts. None of us know, obviously if you grow up in the hood or grew up where I grew up, like a lot of people that just like life get cut short, because when it's too late, it's too late.